Hello friends, welcome to my channel. In today's video, we'll be discussing about the basic questions that are being asked or the basic understanding of Django, what all the modules that makes up Django, how Django is built so that all the different web application can be created very easily. So the main feature if I talk about, so it's a high level web framework, and again it is written in Python. And again, you know that Python is a very simple language. There is not lot of restrictions, just like other language. It's a free form language. It's open source and follows up don't repeat yourself. So again, it's an app based. So whatever app you create in a Django project, that is reusable, code is reusable. So Django automatically generates a customizable admin interface. So just like in other open sources like WordPress or any other, like we have AIM. So here, like if you want to create a project from scratch, so we are not worried about how the admin interface will be created. Automatically based upon the model, it creates the admin interface for managing site content, which is useful for CRUD. So not only it creates the admin interface, all the functionalities are also created. It is based upon the model. It is based upon the table. So the moment you create any model in your Django project, there is a admin interface where based upon that table, all the CRUD operations you can do, you can create, you can read, you can update, you can delete, all those things automatically it creates with a single command. Django uses a flexible URL routing. So again, just like other language, which resource needs to be served when a particular URL is hit. So that is being automatically taken care using urls.py. There is a file. We declare all the URLs in that particular file. Again, it's an array of URLs, and based upon that, whatever is the path, the resource is being served. Then Django provides a forms library. Again, in every web framework, we need to handle the forms, and it should be very simple. So every framework, it provides its own way to manage the forms. Like we have reactive forms in Angular. Here we have a forms library to define and handle forms in a Pythonic way, including automatic HTML form rendering and validation. So automatically you can render it and validate it. Django includes a testing framework for writing and running unit tests. So unit test you can run, and it's a testing framework. Then we just discussed the urls.py. So in every web framework, URLs or routing is a very important thing, because again, whether you are creating any REST API or it's a web application, there will be a request, there will be a path, and there will be a mapping that once that request is coming to that particular path, which resource should be served. So we have that urls.py, and again, we have a array in which we basically define all those things. Path, so first will be the path, and then we have to provide the views that will be served. So for every path there should be a mapping views, then it will be done. Then we have Django admin interface. So all those data operation, just like for any CMS, we have to add, update, delete data. So all those things we use this admin interface. Then we have a manage.py. So this is a very important command line tool, command line utility, and for all the different aspects, for all the interaction with the Django projects, we use this manage.py. So it provides a way to interact with Django project and perform tasks like running the development server, applying database migration, create app specific migration. So all those things we do with the help of this manage.py. Then we have the, once we create a model, so we have two similar fields. One is char field and one is text field. So both work similar. Both are used for string operations. So it can store string in string, but the difference is text has more space. It can accommodate more large string as compared to char field. Then we have some other basic questions like it has about authentication. So Django provides a built-in authentication also for the users, and also you can use uh, Django third-party integration. You can install that and you can use that. Then we have very important thing, that is Django signals. So Django signals allows you parts of the application to respond to events like model save, or so whenever is a model save or whenever deletion. So these signals are very helpful. So they help decouple components by letting one part of the system notify other. So there are two different parts. Now how these two parts are integrated, so they are integrated with signals. So whenever we want to a particular module wants to do certain operation from the other module, it sends a signal. Then we have Django forms. So we just discussed about, and the very important thing in Django is a database migration. So we just discussed about a command line tool that is called manage.py. So all those database operations we do with the help of this manage.py command line utility. So we create the model. Once the model is created, we have the manage.py, Python manage.py make migration. So we do all those new tables, any update in the table in the model. If it is done, then once we do the make migration, then the next step is migrate. So all the changes from your model is migrated to the database. So this is a very important tool and very important integral part of this ORM. So at the backend, whether it is Postgres, MySQL, any database, we manage everything from this command line utility. Then we have another question called allowed hosts. So it's a very important. So all these settings we put into the settings.py, and it defines the host domains names that your Django project or Django site is served. So it's in terms of security. So if anything is not put into the allowed host, so that particular domain or that particular host is will not be served. So basically these are all the very important things that are being related to Django. If you like this video, please like, share and subscribe, and thank you for watching this video.